Yeah, he's in at my wide receiver 5. He's in that tier with Booker and Higgins, and I kind of believe anything that anyone says could happen with him, because he's definitely a swing for the fences. You might struck out, or you might send it over the fence.
Mm-hmm. I'm sort of the same. I actually thought a team would take him round 1. I thought he would go ahead of Golden. I thought he'd go ahead of Ibuka. I really think that it was a bit of a shock, but then he's fallen to the Bears with Ben Johnson. You think, wow, this could be really special. But as you say, there's now so many mouths to feed on that team that it could really be spectacular, or it could go to absolute nightmare. But I think you got to live in the hope of him. But yeah, I'm excited to see what Burden does, because I think he will be a fascinating player. I think for me, he's probably the most interesting, because again, that range of outcomes is absolutely massive. And I think there's a world, as you say, he could come out probably the best wide receiver in this draft. And there's a world where he could come out and he'll be out of the league in 3 years and could be playing in the XFL or Canada, and that wouldn't shock us either. But it's great. I mean, I love guys like that, because I think it just, I don't always like the cookie cutter guys. You like to have guys with that bit of risk, and if you're willing to pay out on it, you could hit the jackpot, but you've got to take a risk, and I think he is that guy.
There is a comment on the screen, Murph, but this is you again.
Yeah, there's a few.